Hi everyone, it's Erin from the Provincial Farmhouse. Thank you for joining me for another furniture makeover tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how I used a variety of Dixie Belle products to get a farmhouse finish, and we're also going to put a transfer on too. This piece was pretty plain, but it had good bones. To start with, I cleaned the piece with White Lightning and rinsed off my cleaner. For this project, I used a Dixie Belle chip brush, a Dixie Belle mini, our Bestang brush, our La Petite. I used a plastic bowl with a plastic spoon and an applicator pad as well. I used quite a few Dixie Belle products for this project. I used Juniper and Cashmere, Chalk Mineral Paint, Chocolate, Chalk Mineral Paint, Dixie Dirt, Sea Spray, Crackle, Clear Wax, Brown Wax, and the Dixie Belle On the Farm transfer. To age this piece, I used Dixie Belle's Sea Spray texture additive mixed with my paint. This is going to give a wonderful layered look. It's best to mix Sea Spray in a plastic bowl that you can throw away later and to use a chip brush. It's up to you how thick you want to make your Sea Spray. You can add more paint to make it thinner. Give it a good stir. It's going to be a lumpy texture. My first coat is using Dixie Belle's Cashmere mixed with Sea Spray. I'm using a chip brush for this. You want to stipple the product on, dab it on. It helps create additional texture. Just don't use your good brushes for this because it can be very hard on the bristles. If you want to wash out your brush or keep your plastic container, just make sure you don't put the Sea Spray mixture down your drain because it could cause it to clog. Try and do it outside. This mixture went over the entire piece. This is all about creating layers. I knew that I wanted to create a feature out of the centerpiece, so I used chocolate as that's going to be my base color. You're going to actually see this through the crackle that we're going to be using shortly. I also applied the chocolate on other areas of the piece where I knew I wanted the dark color to show through. Next, we're going to use Dixie Belle's Crackle. This medium goes underneath your paint and it will crack and give the paint a really weathered, aged look. I'm applying the crackle over the top of the chocolate as I want that to show through the other layers of paint that I'll be adding later. I'm just stippling it on. The thicker you put it on, the bigger the cracks. Next, I'm going to add a layer of plain Juniper paint. There's no Sea Spray in this. Again, this is a layered piece. We're going to do some sanding back and you're going to see all the different layers of paint when we're done. In this part, you can see that the crackle has already begun to show, and you can also see the different layers of paint underneath. I'm being very careful not to be too rough over the crackle, and I'm also being careful not to be too heavy with my paint. I want those layers to show through. Next, I'm going to apply part of the On the Farm transfer to the center of this bedside table. You want to make sure that your paint surface is dry and that it's free from lint, and that you're very sure that that's where you want your transfer to go before you press it down, as the design may start to transfer straight away. You'll use the transfer stick to burnish and rub and press against the design to help the image transfer over. You'll want to work in sections and very gently pull the plastic away as you see the image start to release. If something doesn't come up straight away, put it back down, do a little bit more burnishing, and it will come away. Just be patient. Next, I'm adding a layer of clear Bestang wax. This is going to seal my transfer, and it's also going to help my brown wax to move easier. I'm adding brown wax over the entire piece, but paying particular attention to the nooks and crannies where pieces would naturally age, around handles and corners, and I'm using an applicator pad to rub back any grate excess. Next, I'm applying Dixie dirt. The wax is going to help the dirt stick, and again, this dirt is going to help age the piece. You just brush it on wherever you like, use another brush if it gets a little bit too heavy, and brush the excess off. I repeated these steps over the entire piece. I also painted and waxed the handles and gave them a little bit of a sand. I think using all these products together really helped to create a worn, aged piece, and I'm really happy with the result. I hope you guys like it, and I hope it's inspired you to try some of the Dixie Belle products to create an aged piece. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think in the comments. You can find all your Dixie Belle supplies on our website, www.theprovincialfarmhouse.com.au. Thanks for watching.